Whoa, guys, it's cold outside! Hey, everyone, Don here with Don's Question of the Day. Guys, welcome to another edition of DQOTD.
Well, hi guys, how's it going? Seriously though, today, really this week, it is just, if you live in Kansas, you know that it is cold up in this state. Guys, are you ready for the first question for this week, Don's Question of the Day? Guys, let's get into it. But before we do, guys, please consider subscribing to our channel. You can hit that red subscribe button down below. It doesn't cost you anything, and it just helps me out by giving me more subscribers. It makes the channel look better, and just overall performance of the channel and the look of the channel. It just kind of helps in all of those aspects. So consider it, and also ring-a-ding-a-ding that notification bell. If you do that, you'll know when we come out with a new video every single time. You don't have to wait for it on our Facebook. All of our social media stuff is down below in the description. Let's get into that question, guys. As today's question has to do with being in public and knowing that there are things in our society, there are acceptable things in front of people, in front of society, and in front of public, and there are things that are not so acceptable and are kind of frowned upon, you know. And basically the question boiled down to, what is one thing you'll never do, you will never do in public? One thing that you will never do in public, guys. You guys had a lot to say about this question, so I won't be able to get to every single answer, but you definitely had your opinions. One person told me that they had a special talent that they will never do in public. I guess it's kind of he kind of led me to believe that it was something that wouldn't be very appropriate for public display, but it was really something, this talent that he had to do, but he would never do it in public. So I don't think it was trying to keep it a secret, I'm just saying. So maybe he might get arrested if he do this one thing, but I don't know. So guys, let's get into today's answers for today's question. And guys, make sure you check out our second question of the week for this week on Thursday night's video, this Thursday. So here we go, guys. So what is one thing you'll never do in public? Well, that could be cussing or cursing, saying bad language, maybe saying something that's not very nice to someone else. Absolutely. Lose my temper on someone. Maybe they did me wrong and I don't like it very much, and I want to tell them about it, but not in a very adult or a mature way. Could involve some language and some things that might hurt somebody's feelings, or even worse, abuse or something. Not abuse, I'm sorry. It might get violent up in here, so we wouldn't want that, guys. Not get sick in public. No, we don't want that. That would be gross. We all hope we never get to that point. Being mean to someone kind of goes along with losing your temper a little bit, but maybe someone you don't like and being mean to them openly and outwardly, just letting them know and letting everybody around know, like, hey, I don't like your face. Just being mean to somebody, or maybe treating somebody like at checkout line or something, making it obvious you do not like this person and you don't want anything to do with them, because you don't like them. So I don't know, that could go a lot of different directions. Of course, there's always PDA, there's kissing, public display of affection. Somebody's making out in the corner of the street there. It's like, what? No, stop. Nobody wants to see that. Or even, you guys even mentioned sexual intercourse, doing that in public. Not only is that rude and not something you want to do in public, it's illegal too. You also don't want to get drunk in public. This person said, no, I get drunk occasionally, but I don't like to do it in a public place. Pretty sure that's illegal as well if you were to get caught. I'm not 100% sure on that, but I'm sure there are things that might happen to you if you were caught by the police drunk. So even if you're not driving a vehicle, just saying. Scratching your private areas. You don't want to do that in public, and this person said that as well. So hopefully you learned that as a young person and know not to do that. But it is kind of funny when kids do it. I'm just saying. How about getting your voice all warmed up? You got your favorite song on the radio, maybe a boombox. What am I, in the 80s or 90s? You got your music going and it's playing on your big Bluetooth speaker, maybe, and you're singing a solo in public, and maybe you have a great voice, maybe you don't, but man, some people might not want to hear it. So, but this is something that they would never do. Sing a solo in a public. Wear my PJs out in public. A lot of people think you should wear certain outfits, depending on what you're doing. And if you're out in public, depending on where you're at, maybe not wear such comfortable clothing, although that does seem to be a growing trend with the youth of today, at least from what I see. I don't know. I thought this one was funny because of the Super Bowl coming up. Go Chiefs. Root for the 49ers in public. I thought that was pretty funny. But anyways, pig out on food, just shoving fries or a burger or pizza or, I don't know, lots of different foods in your face, eating like a pig, having a full-on mukbang in public. Not something you want people to catch you doing. All the food in my face. We've got talking dirty to your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or maybe even your wife or husband or partner. So I thought, I was like, well, yeah, you probably don't want to. Kind of like making out in public, you just don't want to do it. PDA is off limits, right? I thought this one was interesting. Somebody that likes to graffiti or paint, like murals. Paintings on a wall is what I'm trying to say, either with paint or spray paint or whatever it might be. They said they wouldn't want to be caught in public doing this because they don't want their art to be seen. So it kind of went with today's question, just for them personally. And this is supposed to be a personal thing for you. So that's what they said. They would do it at night when nobody was around, hopefully, and then you wake up the next day and there'd be this beautiful painting on the wall or wherever they put it. So I thought that one was kind of cool. Yeah. Like I said, guys, I wasn't able to get to all of them, but these are some of the ones that you guys mentioned more than once. Let's see. Well, kissing and PDA was one of them, but singing and dancing, more than quite a few of you said that one. Using the restroom in public, going one or two in the in the restroom. Yeah, that's what you do in public. You wouldn't want to do that. This one had quite a few. Stripping in public, getting naked, or going streaking in public. Yeah, that was the second to the most said for today. And then picking your nose today took it. A lot of you said picking your nose, which is something a lot of people do. You're sitting in traffic, you look over, and the guy next to you is like, we've all been there, done that, so, and are probably guilty of it ourselves. So that being said, guys, that was today's most said answer for today's question, for this first question of the week. So guys, that's going to do it for the results video for today. I hope you did enjoy it. Did enjoy it, go ahead and leave a like down below. That would really help me. Guys, tell me what you think. What do you, for you personally, what is one thing you never do in public? Let me know in the comments down below. That's going to do it for us, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. Tell your friends and family about Don's question of the day. Like I said, all of our handles are down below in the description. I'm Don. Question everything, guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.